Hi everyone, Susan Finch here with my dear friend Michael Daniels, and hello, hello Michael. We just finished. Maybe all of you know how to do this, but we hadn't really messed with the enhancements in YouTube on quick ways to edit out little clips and things, and so we can clip out little portions or dead air or whatever you want from a video, and we wanted to show you how to trim that right in the middle even. It's pretty simple, and I think it'll be really helpful, especially if you're not looking for the big fancy kind of editing or post-production type of things, but maybe you just had a really bad hiccup in there, or dead air, or some audio issues that your guest had, or somebody dropping off. You know, can you think of any other situations, Michael?
No, but the beauty of it, and you actually mentioned this earlier, is the fact that you can keep the link. I love that part of it.
That is huge. Mm-hmm. For those of you that like to download and put your bumpers on and all that kind of stuff, that's great. And it's wonderful, but you do lose that original YouTube link that's been out there for a while. And even if you make your old one unlisted, you're still dependent upon that one still being there from your original traffic. So this way, the link remains intact. And then YouTube will render it for you and let you know when it's all tidied up. So let's go ahead and show them what we learned not that long ago. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and do a screen share with you guys. And I'll say share, and there we go. So we're over here on my YouTube channel for Binky Patrol. And all of you have noticed now, too, that we have this new button, Creator Studio. And that takes us to what, you know, it's like that extra step to get you over to your video manager. So now we go to our video manager, and we can find our videos that we've done. We've had some simple ones, anniversary graphics and things like that. I'm just going to pull up this quick tutorial because my coordinators won't really care. You click on the edit button right there. See that? Click on that. Up at the top, you click on Enhancements. Now this is where the fun begins. Don't worry about all this original preview stuff right now. We want, whoops, but there we go. We'll mute this too. We don't need me talking to you twice. I know, it just starts. But the trim button is the cool one. Trim. Now you can listen to the video. If we had it playing, you'd be able to hear the sound and things. And we can go right to where we want to trim something out. So here I am talking, blah, blah, blah. Well, what if I want to just change this right here and right there? So I'm going to split this because this
Before you do that, hey, make them aware of the blue things at either side so they can do a quick edit on the front end or the back end immediately.
That's true too.
Yeah,
right.
Just to throw that out.
The split is for the middle, middle portions. But if you wanted to just trim this and start at a early, look at that, ooh. Or you can go, ooh, right to the end. But we're not going to do that. We're going to do it right about here. Let's get right to there. So we're going to say play. So let's get back to where we were, and then we'll split it again.
Sorry about that. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, that's okay. No big deal. I'm glad you brought that up because that's the quick trim, guys. You just go right to where you wanted to trim, and then you would say stop here or start here. So now we're going to go right here. So I'm just going to take out a little bit of this because I actually like this video. But I will let Binky Patrol kind of...
I think you're at the end, aren't you? In the blue line all the way to the end? You need to go...
It is, so I'm going to go back to here.
Right, where you need to go.
Yeah. Let's get, come on.
Doesn't want to cooperate, does it?
It does not. Isn't that stinky pie? Let me try it again. Okay, play. Well, let's go back.
Interesting.
That is interesting. What did we do?
I'm not sure.
Okay, we'll try it again. This is the beauty of doing this live without rehearsing anything.
What's nice is we'll be able to edit this afterward.
Oh, gosh, thank goodness. Okay, let's try it again. Trim. And now we're playing. Okay, so now you see our little bubbly thing. It's tracking us where we are.
Much better.
Okay, right there is where I'm going to do it because I have a nice little pause. So here's where I know I can cut it. I'm going to click down here and say split. Now I'm going to play again and to see where I want to stop editing. Right there I can stop. So I'm going to say split because we don't have to have me reading an email to somebody. I'll say split. And now see this little X? That will delete that chunk that we just edited, that we just selected, I should say. Right, Michael?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so
Awesome.
that's cool. So delete, and I could keep going. I could say, well, maybe there's some other portions I don't like. So I can come all the way down here. Maybe there's something here I don't like. I can do the same thing. I can click on right here and say split, and then I can play, and then I can say split and get rid of that little tiny dead air spot. And
Really
then,
really great stuff.
it is. I mean, that was that easy. And I hit done, and I hit save up at the top in the upper right. And we don't need to hear Sue Ochoa anymore. We'll still mute her. Okay, so it says up here, sit tight. Your video edits are being processed. Come back to this page in a little while. So it's kind of stitching it together for you. And once it's all done, it will be the version that you now see on your playlist or whatever it is without ever having to change a single link.
That is awesome. I love that.
I do too.
I'm glad we discovered that. I really do, because that could be seriously very useful for things, people that are like she said originally, technical difficulty goes on, or if you just have something where the sound goes out, but you recover and you're okay, or let's say you're doing a video and you decide, oh, you know what, I don't want that section. You're always able to go back and do that. Even with this one where we had the little glitch at the, and we had to go back. You're able to go back to this one actually and go do the edit there, so that's kind of neat. So
I'm debating on that, whether to leave it in or not, because it kind of illustrates the point.
Well, especially now that we talked about it.
Yeah, I think we're going to have to leave it in. So we're leaving that in only for teaching purposes.
I love it.
We are professionals.
I love it. That's great.
So Michael and I hope that this was helpful. Just a quick tip for Saturday morning for those of you especially that don't have higher end editing tools, or just want a quick way to trim off some obvious hiccup or glitch in your video or dead air. So have a great weekend, and we will talk to you soon.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, Michael.
Oh, you bet.
Bye.